All right, back we are on this live stream at the half. North Dakota State, number 1 team in FCS, leading the number 6 team in FCS, Illinois State, 15-9 at halftime. Let's take a look at some numbers from the first half in this game. Total yard advantage for Illinois State, 206 to North Dakota State's 152. Individual numbers, Cole Payton in the first half for North Dakota State, he just threw 7 passes. He's 5 for 7 for 55 yards. Williams, his leading receiver, 2 catches for 20 yards, and then a catch each for Lance Williams and Capinu. Running the football, Capinu, 5 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown, and Payton, the quarterback, 6 carries, 36 yards, has the other touchdown for North Dakota State, and also scored on a 2-point conversion. For Illinois State, Rittenhouse in the first half, 12 for 20, passing the football, 123 yards. His leading receiver, Sopkowitz, 5 catches, 46 yards. Mylander, 3 catches for 42 yards. Casper caught 2 for 17, and a catch each for Presson and Lord. Running the football, Wright, 11 carries, 52 yards. Dawson, 4 carries for 16 yards, and the quarterback, Rittenhouse, 7 carries for 52 yards. Huge time of possession advantage for Illinois State, 20 and a half minutes in that first half compared to North Dakota State's 9.5 minutes. 1 turnover, that was a costly fumble by Illinois State that North Dakota State took down the field and scored the touchdown on, one of their 2 touchdowns on. Only 2 penalties in that first half, both of them called on Illinois State for 10 yards. It'll be North Dakota State football to open the second half as they lead by 6 in this top 10 battle in the FCS. Let's run down some other scores from the FCS before we get ready to start the second half. Number 2, South Dakota State in action at number 24, Youngstown State. Conference opener for both. South Dakota State trailed this game 17-7. They have run off 21 unanswered points. Number 2, South Dakota State now leading 28-17 over Youngstown State. Number 3, Tarleton State. At the half, they trail Southern Utah in a shootout, 35-28. Halftime score there. Number 3, Tarleton State looking to go to 6-0, but they trail at the half. Number 4, Montana, tied with Idaho State 10-10 after 1. Number 5, Montana State defeats number 13, Northern Arizona 34-10. Number 7, UC Davis all tied with Cal Poly at 7. Number 8, Rhode Island fell last night at Brown, 28-21. Number 9, Lehigh, a winner today, 31-13 over Yale. And this is the kickoff taken at the 2-yard line to open the second half. Running sideways across the field and dropped at the 15-yard line. Tried to get more yardage running toward the sideline, but was tackled at the 15. Number 10, Southern Illinois, at the half leads Indiana State 38-14. Those are the other scores around FCS here at the half. And North Dakota State will be backed up at their own 15-yard line to start the third quarter on a great open field tackle on a kickoff. So back comes Cole Payton and the North Dakota State offense to open the second half, leading by 6. First down at their own 15. Payton with room to run and will run it across the 20, 25. First down yardage out of bounds at the 29 for Cole Payton, and that'll be a North Dakota State first down. Gain of 14. Payton's done a lot of his damage on the ground today. He's almost run for as many yards as he's passed for. This is Capinu, and Capinu stuffed, and he's going to lose a yard. Mason Kaplan on the tackle for Illinois State. Transfer from Valparaiso. No gain, they say, so second down and 10, ball at the 28-yard line. First possession, quarter number 3. Peyton throws, pass complete. That's going to be near a first down. Going to be about a yard short, looks like. First catch of the game for the tight end, Reese Kessel. And this will be a quarterback keeper, and it's going to depend on the spot. Peyton only needed a yard. That's about all he got. They will give the Bison the first down, so first down at the 38-yard line. It's a good thing they only needed a yard because that's all he got. Peyton looking, throwing downfield. Wide open receiver, and the catch made inside the 35. Reception made on the sideline by Raja Nelson, his first catch of the game. And it is good for a Bison first down. There's another catch out of bounds. That'll be a gain of 5 on that first down pass. Bryce Lance with his second catch. Second and 6 at the 26 of the Redbirds. Handoff right side. First down, Bison inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. That's a carry for DJ Scott. First down, North Dakota State. First down, Bison from the Redbirds 19. Another handoff. This is Scott again getting the carry, and Scott will pick up 5 more inside the Redbird 15 to the 14. Great drive to open the second half for North Dakota State. Drive that started back at their own 15. They have moved it to the Illinois State 14-yard line. Second and 5. And the quarterback keeper, but he's going nowhere on second and 5. It'll be third down and 5 for North Dakota State. They're going to call this third and 4 at the 13. At the 14, excuse me. It's a long 4 because they need to get to almost the 9 for a first down. It's closer to third and 5. Taking the snap is Peyton, but we've got whistles before the snap. This will be on the Bison. This is the first penalty of the night on the Bison. Play clock ran down to 0. They didn't get the snap off. So now it'll be third and We're going to call it 3rd and 9, but it's closer to 3rd and 10. Back at the 20. Be a 6-minute drive to open the third quarter for the Bison, but they're going to have to settle for a field goal attempt if they don't convert this 3rd down. Peyton, out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Peyton in trouble. Peyton pressured. Peyton is sacked back at the 21. Redbird defense comes up strong and holds the Bison to a field goal try. So a field goal attempt upcoming from 38 yards. Eli Ozick missed earlier from 40. Actually had a 45-yard attempt right before the 40-yarder blocked. But that was called back on an offsides call. This would punch it to a 2-possession lead for North Dakota State. Snap is good. Ozick's kick is up, and this time Ozick able to kick it through from 38 yards and extend the Bison lead to 9, 18-9 with 8:15 to go in the third quarter. So a long drive for the Bison to open the second half. 11 plays, 65 yards, 6 minutes, 38 seconds. And an Ozick 38-yard field goal. Updating you on some FBS college football scores. Number 11, Texas Tech up on Houston 25-11. That game approaching halftime. In a hailstorm in Laramie, Wyoming, UNLV leads Wyoming 24-3. That game approaching halftime. UNLV trying to go to 5-0. Number 1, Ohio State 21-3 over Minnesota, second quarter. Number 3, Miami leading number 18, Florida State 14-3, midway through the second. Number 6, Texas A&M trailing at home to Mississippi State 3-0. That's nearing the end of the first half. Memphis, they're going to be in a battle with UNLV and possibly North Texas for that group of 5 bid for in the college football playoff. Memphis leading Tulsa 14-6. In the second quarter, Memphis, UNLV, North Texas, all undefeated group of 5 teams. We've got about 4 or 5 teams in the running for the group of 5, for that group of 5 college football playoff bowl bid. You can probably drop Boise State out of that list now as they got beaten by Notre Dame today, 28-7. Back to this one, it's 18-9, North Dakota State leading Illinois State, 8:15 to play, quarter number 3. Off an 11-play drive for North Dakota State. And the Redbirds about to get their first possession of half number 2. Be a touchback, and the Redbirds will get it at the 25-yard line. So Rittenhouse and the Redbird offense back out for their first possession of the second half. It'll be a first down at the 25-yard line. So we will see the Redbird offense for the first time in the second half. Trailing by 9. Trailing by 9. So here we go. Redbirds coming out. They've now been outgained by North Dakota State. First down from the 25-yard line. Rittenhouse and the Redbird offense. Rittenhouse takes the snap. Pass is going to be complete over the sideline, out of bounds. Mark around the 30-yard line. Catch made by Luke Maylander. Second down and 5 after the 5-yard gain. Second and 5 from the 30. And we've got flags all over the place. This will be a false start on Illinois State. It'll move it back to 2nd and 10. Looked like Logan Brassfield got the early jump. So back to 2nd and 10 from the original line of scrimmage at the 25. Rittenhouse throws. Pass is caught for a first down. 11-yard pickup for Maylander and a Redbird first down. First down, Redbirds at the 36. Handoff. This is a big gainer across midfield down to the North Dakota State 41-yard line. Victor Dawson with the big gainer. First down at the 41 of North Dakota State. Short screen pass over the middle to Dawson, and Dawson will only get a couple yards up to the 39. North Dakota State comes out with the football, but I think they're saying Dawson was down. They may review this. Here's the replay. Dawson with the catch. This is the behind view. Yeah, I think he's down. Yeah. Looked like after the elbow hit is when the ball came loose. And that is what the call's. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 from the 39. Throwing right side, pass is caught. It's been the go-to receiver tonight, Sobkowitz, and there's another reception along the far sideline. First down, Illinois State from the 13. This is Dawson on the carry. Dawson inside the 5 to the 4. Dawson a pickup of 9, and the Redbirds 4 yards away from making this a one-score game. They mark it officially at the 5, 2nd down and 2. It's a keeper. Nope, it's a give to Dawson, and Dawson's going nowhere on 2nd down. 3rd down and 2 for Illinois State. Third and a yard from the 4. Dawson again, and he will have a first down up to the 2. 1st and goal, Redbirds. Like we have a Redbird injured on the play here. Trying to tough it out here. They may have to take a timeout here. The Redbirds, they don't break the huddle until 4 on the play clock. They do just barely get the snap off. Rittenhouse throws, pass, caught, touchdown, Redbirds. Sobkowitz, the go-to receiver tonight, and a 6-yard touchdown reception, and this is a 3-point game. It can be 2 with the extra point. .306 to play, 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good, and this is a 2-point game. 18-16, 3:06 to play, 3rd quarter. We've got a good one in this top 6 FCS battle. North Dakota State and Illinois State. 2-point game. Just over 3 to go in the 3rd. That drive for the Redbirds 9 plays, 75 yards, 5 minutes, 9 seconds. Sopkowitz 9-yard touchdown pass from Rittenhouse. And we have ourselves a 2-point football game. 3:06 to play in the third quarter. So the Bison will get the football back now with only a 2-point lead. .306 left third quarter. Sopkowitz now with 75 yards receiving tonight and the 1 touchdown. Rittenhouse 17 for 25 passing for 170. Here's the kickoff. Taken at the goal line across the 10. 15, 20-yard line, 25. Good return out to the 30-yard line, and that's where North Dakota State will start this next drive with 2:59 to go in the third. Leading 18-16. If anybody's listening to me but watching the game on ESPN Plus, the score on the score bug on ESPN Plus is incorrect. It's 18-16. Here's a handoff and a big gainer on first down. That's Capinu for the Bison. Capinu now at 73 yards rushing, first down. Under 2.5 to go in the third. And this is a rollout right side, and Peyton will take it himself and run out of bounds. Going to spot Peyton right at the 50, it looks like. So a gain of 9, 2nd and 1. Under 2 to go, third quarter. Capinu slips. Was bit by the turf monster right there. A loss of 3. And 3rd down and 4. Big 3rd down play coming up. Third down and 4. Ball at the 47. Peyton goes out of shotgun. Final minute, third quarter. Peyton takes the low snap. Peyton throws. Open receiver. First down. Bison inside the 45 to the 41-yard line. On third down and 4, it's a first down reception for Chris Harris. Injured Redbird on the play. Looks like that might be Shadwell Nakuba, the injured Redbird. Transferred to the Redbirds out of Louisiana. He is walking off under his own power. That's good to see. This is a North Dakota State first down, another third down conversion for the Bison tonight. .44 seconds and counting to play in the third quarter. First down, North Dakota State at the Illinois State 41. Final 30 seconds, third quarter. Peyton goes shotgun. Peyton looking. Peyton will take it on the run inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Gain of 4. And I think that play will take us to the end of the third quarter. It will. 3 in the books. We've got an exciting fourth quarter coming up in this top 6 FCS matchup. Number 1, North Dakota State, leading number 6, Illinois State, 18-16. Again, if you're watching on ESPN+, that score bug is wrong. It is 18-16, North Dakota State. End of 3. 15 minutes to decide the winner in this top 6 and Missouri Valley Conference affair. Taking a look at the stats through 3. Total yardage, Redbirds at 286, Bison at 256. Still just the 1 turnover. That was a costly fumble by Illinois State in the first half. Time of possession advantage for the Redbirds, 25.5 minutes. Bison have had it 19.5 minutes. Only 4 penalties in the entire game. 3 of those against the Redbirds, 1 out against North Dakota State. Individual numbers in this game. North Dakota State quarterback Cole Peyton, 9 of 11. He's only thrown 11 times tonight, 112 yards. He's ran it 12 times for 63 yards and a touchdown and a 2-point conversion run. Capinu for North Dakota State, 8 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown. Scotts rushed it 3 times for 11 yards, 144 yards on the ground for the Bison tonight. Leading receiver, Lance, 2 catches, 22 yards, and Williams, 2 catches for 20 yards for North Dakota State. A catch each for Nelson, Williams, Harris, Kessel, and Capinu. For Illinois State, individual stat-wise, Tommy Rittenhouse, the quarterback, 17 of 25, 170 yards and a touchdown pass. That was to Sopkowitz, his leading receiver tonight, 7 catches, 75 yards. Mylander, 5 catches, 58 yards. Casper has 2 catches for 17, and then a catch each for Preston, Lord, and Dawson. Leading rusher tonight for the Redbirds, 11 carries, 52 yards. For Wenker's right, Dawson has 8 carries for 49 yards, and the quarterback Rittenhouse, 7 carries for 15 yards. 116 yards on the ground for the Redbirds tonight. And as we go to the fourth quarter, North Dakota State leading 18-16. It'll be a 2nd down and 5 for North Dakota State at the Illinois State 36 when the fourth quarter begins. Couple FCS updated scores. Number 2, South Dakota State leading number 24, Montana State. 3 minutes to go in the fourth, 34-24. South Dakota State trailed all the first half and made a big third quarter rally to take the lead there. Number 3, Tarleton State. They're in a battle with Southern Utah, 42-41. 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Here, first play, quarter number 4. Capinu on the carry and a big gainer inside the 24-yard line for Capinu. And that's how the fourth quarter begins. It's a 12-yard run and a Bison first down for Capinu. Gives him 85 yards on the night now. As the ball is up to the Redbirds' 21-yard line. First down. Just underway in the fourth. Peyton out of shotgun. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff to Capinu. Now being pressured, and Peyton, there's a flag on the play. Peyton gets away from the sack, runs out of bounds at the 14. We'll check the flag, which we have not had a lot of tonight. This will be just the 5th penalty of the game. It's a hold on the Bison. It's coming back. So Capinu coming to the sideline for this play, which is now 1st and 20. Back at the 31. Second penalty on the Bison tonight. Redbirds have been penalized 3 times. 1st and 20, back at the 31. Peyton takes the snap. Peyton throws wide open, left side, pass caught up to the 23-yard line. Gain of 8 on 1st and 20. Catch made by the tight end, Carson Williams. The senior out of Marshalltown, Iowa, transfer from Buffalo. Making it 2nd and 13. Second and actually about 12, ball at the 23. Peyton, low snap. Peyton throws left side, has a man, end zone. That should be a touchdown, Bison. Found his man in the corner of the end zone. That was Bryce Lance with the touchdown reception. And the Bison can go back up 2 scores with the extra point. It's 24-16. A big extra point here. This will be the difference between a 1 or a 2 possession game. Snap is good, as is the kick. That makes it a 9-point lead for North Dakota State with 13-14 to play in the fourth quarter. 8 plays, 70-yard drive, 4 minutes, 45 seconds. Peyton to Lance, 23-yard touchdown pass, and a 25-16 lead for the number 1 team in FCS, North Dakota State. Quick update on some more FCS scores for you. Number 4, Montana trailing at Idaho State. Late second quarter, 24-18. Number 5, Montana State, a winner today at number 13, Northern Arizona, 34-10. Number 7, UC Davis has a 13-10 lead at Cal Poly. That game's approaching halftime. Number 8, Rhode Island played last night and fell at Brown, 28-21. Brown with the upset of Rhode Island last night. Number 9, Lehigh, no problems today with Yale, 31-13, the final score there. Number 10, Southern Illinois, leading in the third quarter, 38-14 over Indiana State. That's the top 10 scoreboard in the FCS. FBS scores. Number 11, Texas Tech leading Houston 25-11, two undefeated teams right there. That game underway in the second half. In a hailstorm in Laramie, Wyoming, UNLV leading 24-3 over Wyoming. That game's heading to the fourth. Number 1, Ohio State at the half leads Minnesota 21-3. Halftime in Tallahassee, number 3, Miami over number 18, Florida State 14-3. Number 6, Texas A&M. They've had a battle in the first half from Mississippi State. Texas A&M leads 7-3. Mississippi State has that long conference losing streak. Almost broke it last week at home against Tennessee, falling in overtime, and now giving number 6, Texas A&M a battle. The two top 10 upsets today in FBS, the puzzling one, number 7, Penn State losing at previously winless UCLA, 42-37, that final. And number 9, Texas fell in Gainesville to Florida, 29-21. Very, very puzzling loss for Penn State today on the road at UCLA. Second loss in a row now for the Nittany Lions. I mean, I know those cross-country trips are tough, but that's definitely not a game for Penn State you should have lost today. Kickoff is through the end zone here for a touchback, and Illinois State will get it from the 25. Once again, down by 2 scores with 13-14 to go. Still plenty of time for the Redbirds. North Dakota State trying to stay number 1 and trying to go to 5-0 on the season. First down, Redbirds at the 25. Rittenhouse. Pass over the middle, pass incomplete. It'll be second down and 10. Next week, North Dakota State has a top 10 matchup there at home against Southern Illinois. Illinois State hitting the road next week. They travel to winless Murray State. Murray State fell to South Dakota today. Second down and 10, Redbirds, ball at the 25. Handoff is going not much of anywhere on second down and 10. Winker's right, nowhere to go. Does pick up a yard, but it'll be third and long for Illinois State. Redbirds need 9 on this third down. They're at their own 26. Rittenhouse takes the snap. Rittenhouse rolling right. Rittenhouse in trouble. Throws out of bounds. And it'll be a 3 and out for the Redbirds. It's like that last touchdown for North Dakota State may have lit a little bit of a fire on the defense, as the defense with their best series of the night. So the Redbirds to punt it. North Dakota State going to get it right back. And the punt. So line drive. It'll bounce inside the 30 and be downed at the 27-yard line. That's where North Dakota State will start this next drive with 12-12 to go, leading 25-16. So now North Dakota State with a 9-point lead. Are they going to keep it on the ground and start working on a little bit of the clock? Maybe a little early for that yet. So North Dakota State in command right now, leading by 9. So next week on the live stream, been looking at the schedule for next week during some of these timeouts. Try to give the best featured matchup, and the FCS matchup for next week, I'm leaning towards this Northern Arizona UC Davis game, top 25 matchup. I know Northern Arizona lost today, but they should still be top 20. UC Davis, a top 10 school. Really leaning towards that game as my FCS game next week. I'll have an official announcement for you this week on all my live streams, and I want to update my live stream schedule for you. Tomorrow we'll be on with another live stream on my YouTube and Twitch pages. Usually I do Sunday Night NFL. The Sunday Night NFL matchup tomorrow, Patriots-Bills, looking like, So with Major League Baseball playoffs going on, I'm actually going to be live streaming Game 2 of the Tigers-Mariners tomorrow night instead of the Sunday Night NFL game this week. First down, Bison at the 27. Here's a handoff. And this will be a good-sized gain on first down across the 30 up to the 31. Capinu picks up 4 yards, bringing up second down and 6 for the Bison. Capinu going to the bench or sideline for this next play. Second and 5 from the 32. They did give Capinu an extra yard there. Peyton under center this time. Peyton takes the snow, botched the handoff, and now we'll have to keep it. This is going to be a big loss for North Dakota State as Peyton botched the handoff and picked it up, and he's going to lose about 5 yards here. It could have been worse than that. It'll be 3rd and long for North Dakota State. Redbird crowd coming to life, trying to urge their defense for a 3rd down stop and give the Redbirds the ball back. On a packed Hancock Stadium in Normal, Illinois on a Saturday night. 3rd down for the Bison. Redbirds showing blitz here. Peyton with the snap. Redbirds coming. Peyton's pass is complete. First down and a lot more. Across midfield to the 45, 40, 35, 30 and out of bounds. What a play on 3rd down for the Bison. The Redbirds were bringing a full-out blitz. And Peyton found Jackson Williams for a huge gain and a Bison first down. 51 yards on the pass to Jackson Williams. A huge 3rd down conversion for North Dakota State. First down at the 20. Under 10 minutes. Play clock down to 4. That's been a factor a couple times tonight. Here's a handoff to Capinu. Right side, open field. And the hole closed immediately as Capinu picks up 3 up to the 17, brings up 2nd down and 7. Capino nearing the 100-yard rushing mark tonight. Capino comes out for the 2nd down play. DJ Scott goes in at the running back position. Second and 7 from the 17. Peyton, a lot of room to run up the middle. Peyton to the 10, down to the 5-yard line. He was looking like he wanted to pass and then saw he had a lot of room to run in the middle. It's 1st and goal, Bison. Second-year North Dakota State head coach Tim Polasic given the instructions on the sideline. 1st and goal, Bison at the 5. And here's a handoff, and this is going to be a touchdown, North Dakota State. DJ Scott runs it in from 5 yards out, and that touchdown puts North Dakota State up by 15 with the extra point pending, 8:21 to go. This would make it a 16-point game, which means Illinois State would need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. North Dakota State's going to go for 2 here. Well, if they make this, that would mean a 3-possession lead and may put this game out of reach. Peyton, quarterback keeper, and in he goes for 2 points. He was successful on the previous 2-point conversion. And Peyton runs it in again on another 2-point conversion. That makes it a 17-point lead for North Dakota State. And now that's going to make it very, very difficult for the Redbirds. With 8:21 to go, now needing 3 scores. That drive for North Dakota State, 6 plays, 73 yards, 3 minutes, 51 seconds. DJ Scott, touchdown, 5-yard touchdown run, and the 2-point conversion run for the quarterback, Cole Peyton. And the Bison lead 33-16, a 15-point 4th quarter for North Dakota State. And that last 2-point conversion may have just sealed the deal here. There is still time, 8:21 to go, but it's going to be very, very difficult now for the Redbirds. Updating some scores from college football. Number 11, Texas Tech, 28-11 over Houston in a battle of undefeateds. Memphis trying to move to 6-0 and keep alive their chance for the Group of 5 playoff spot. They're all over Tulsa, 28-7 late 2nd quarter. They've just kicked off in the 2nd half. Number 1, Ohio State and Minnesota. Ohio State leading 21-3. Number 3, Miami, a 14-3 lead over number 18, Florida State at the half. Updated top 10 scores from the FCS level. Number 3, Tarleton State has come back to take the lead over Southern Utah, 45-42. That game underway in the 4th quarter. Number 4, Montana, trailing Idaho State, 24-18. Number 5, Montana State, a winner over number 13, Northern Arizona. Told that score earlier, 34-10. Number 7, UC Davis at the half leads Cal Poly, 13-10. And number 10, Southern Illinois leading Indiana State, 38-14. When actually, Wells, I just mentioned that Indiana State just scored a touchdown, so it's now 38-20 Southern Illinois in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff. Touchback once again, and the Redbirds will get it from the 25-yard line. So Illinois State's going to have to march down the field and get some points in a hurry now needing 3 scores and just 8:21 in the ball game left to do it. First down, Redbirds from their own 25. Rittenhouse rolling to his right, pass is incomplete. Be 2nd and 10. Well, North Dakota State coming in this game had not really been challenged. They beat Citadel 38-0. They beat Tennessee State 59-3. Defeated Southeast Missouri State 41-14. And defeated South Dakota last week 51-13. So this was by far going to be their toughest test of the season so far. But they've pulled away here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 10. Rittenhouse over the middle. Pass is complete up to the 33-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8 on 2nd and 10. Victor Dawson with the reception brings up 3rd and 2, and the Redbirds hustle up to the line. Here's a handoff. This will be a first down for the Redbirds. Across the 35 up to the 36. Victor Dawson gains 3 and moves the sticks for Illinois State. From the 36, first down and 10. Rittenhouse looking, pass complete. That's Dawson again. And Dawson picks up 7 up to the 43-yard line, but clock continuing to run under 7.5 minutes. 2nd and 3 from the 43, just inside the 43. Rittenhouse. Handoff to Dawson. Dawson first down into Bison territory up to the 49-yard line. Victor Dawson gains 8 more. And the Redbirds have another first down. Rittenhouse takes the snap. Rittenhouse over the middle, passes, caught. Dawson had fallen. Dawson made the catch while he was down on his backside and picks up 2 yards. Dawson's gotten the last 5 either carries or receptions on this drive. Second and 8. And another handoff here on 2nd down. That's going next to nowhere. 3rd down coming up as we've hit 6 minutes to play. So a decent drive being put together here for the Redbirds, but the problem is it's taken a lot of time and they need 3 scores. 3rd and 7 at the 46. Rittenhouse takes the snap, drops back, now rolls right. Rittenhouse looking to throw downfield. Pass is caught. First down, Redbirds up to the 33-yard line. Dylan Lord with his 2nd catch of the game. Completion of 12 on 3rd and 7. So first down at the 34. Clock continuing to run. North Dakota State making a late substitution. Rittenhouse throwing right side out of bounds, incomplete. Rittenhouse now 20 of 32 for 191 yards. Second and 10. Rittenhouse takes the shotgun snap. Rittenhouse throws bad pass deflected and incomplete. It'll be third and 10. What was that deflected that for North Dakota State? Like it might have been Logan Larson, the defensive tackle, that got his hand up to knock that pass down. Third down and 10 from the 34. Rittenhouse, there's another pass batted down. And down 33-16 with under 5 to go, you're probably forced to go for it at this point, especially where you are on the field. Jackson Duttonheffer knocked that pass down for the Bison. So fourth and 10 at the 34. This would be a 52-yard field goal. You could kick it to get it within 2 scores, but that's a 52-yarders, no gimme. So the Redbirds keeping their offense out. Fourth down and 10. Must convert if they want to still have a chance. Rittenhouse throwing downfield, intercepted. There were no Redbirds in the area. That was picked off. He just kind of forced that throw as he was going out of bounds. Ryan Jones with the interception for North Dakota State. And with 4:38 to go here in the fourth quarter, Bison take over up 17, and you're going to see a heavy dose of running the football now, I would think. North Dakota State defense in the second half has really buckled down. And the Bison offense is approaching 400 yards. Ball at the 26. Capinu with the run across the 30-35. Capinu up out of bounds around the 40. That'll be a Bison first down. And a chance to work on the clock even more. They mark that football at the 39, so a gain of 13, and the crowd starting to head out in exits. Head to the exits in bunches. Bison are going to run down this play clock as far as they can every play now, as we're down to 4 minutes. First down at the 39. Takes the snap. Hands off to Capinu again, and he's got another first down up to the 49-yard line. So Capinu over the 100-yard rushing mark tonight now. And he will come out. What a night for Capinu. 13 carries, 116 yards, and a touchdown. First down at the 49. And now it'll be DJ Scott getting the carry. And Scott will pick up about 5 into Redbird territory. Clock continuing to run down to 3 minutes. This will be the last play North Dakota State will have to run before the 2-minute timeout. They break the huddle with 10 on the play clock. Keeper for Peyton, the quarterback. He's going to have a first down and go out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First down, North Dakota State. Inside the Redbird 30, and that is going to take this game down to the 2-minute timeout. 2 minutes separate North Dakota State from going to 5-0. They lead this game over the Redbirds 33-16. North Dakota State now at the 410 total yard mark. Peyton in this game, 12 of 14, passing the ball 194 yards and a touchdown. North Dakota State as a team has rushed for 216 tonight. 116 for Capinu, 79 for the quarterback Peyton, and DJ Scott's rush for 21. Rittenhouse, 20 of 35, 191 yards, a touchdown, and then this last interception he threw on the last drive. Sobkowitz, his leading receiver tonight, 7 receptions, 75 yards. He's got the receiving touchdown. Illinois State has rushed for 137. Dawson, the leading rusher, 11 carries, 68 yards. Winkers Wright has 53 yards rushing on 12 carries. Been a pretty clean game. There's only been 5 penalties total. Two turnovers against the Redbirds. Fumble in the first half and on this last drive. Rittenhouse threw that errant interception on 4th down. And North Dakota State can seal this game away in 2 minutes of football time. So 2 minutes remaining, 33-16 our score. North Dakota State in front of Illinois State. And here's a first down run as the Bison just going to keep it on the ground. Capinu back in there. Wanted to get him one last carry tonight, it looks like. And he will end the night with 14 carries, 116 yards, and 1 touchdown run. Redbirds have 3 timeouts, but at this point, the game in the bag, there's really no point. And now it's victory formation as Peyton will take a knee. He'll have to do that one more time. North Dakota State's going to go to 5-0 on the season, 2-0 in conference play. Illinois State's going to fall to 3-2. See their 3-game losing streak come to an end. The 3-game winning streak come to an end. They will be 0-1 in conference play. Illinois State heads to Murray State next week, while North Dakota State is at home against Southern Illinois. That's probably going to be a top 10 matchup. Number 10, Southern Illinois is winning at home tonight over Indiana State, 45-20. Final kneel down for Peyton, and that's going to put an end to this one. The Bison of North Dakota State pull away in the 4th quarter and win this game going away 33-16 over Illinois State tonight. A big crowd at Hancock Stadium saw this game competitive for the first 3 quarters, but North Dakota State, a 2-touchdown 4th quarter, to put this game on ice and win it 33-16 to stay undefeated on the season. North Dakota State ends up with 407 total yards of offense compared to the Redbirds' 328. Good all-around game for the receiving corps for North Dakota State. 7 different players caught a pass tonight. Capinu, another 100-yard game rushing for North Dakota State. And Illinois State had some drives in the second half, but other than that scoring drive, North Dakota State defense really did a good job shutting down the Redbirds in that second half. One more look at the scoreboard, top 10 scoreboard in the FCS before I sign off. Number 2, South Dakota State trailed all first half at number 24, Youngstown State, but they had a big third quarter and end up pulling it out over Youngstown State, 35-30. South Dakota State moves to 5-0 on the season. Number 3, Tarleton State. In a battle from Southern Utah, starting to pull away a little bit in the fourth quarter now. Number 3, Tarleton State leading 52-42 over Southern Utah. Number 4, Montana, trailing at the half at Idaho State 24-18. Number 5, Montana State, a winner at number 13, Northern Arizona 34-10. Number 7, UC Davis, leading Cal Poly 13-10 midway through the third quarter. Number 8, Rhode Island goes down last night at Brown 28-21. Number 9, Lehigh, a winner earlier today over Yale 31-13. Number 10, Southern Illinois in the third quarter, leading Indiana State 45-20. That is the scoreboard around the FCS. Again, I want to thank you for joining me. My name is John Sports Bonanza John, my YouTube handle. If you like my content on here, would appreciate a like and subscribe. It would really help out. It's also on Kick tonight at Sports Kick John. Also have content on Twitch at Sport Guru John. I will be back with you for another live stream tomorrow night. Game 2 of the American League Division Series between the Tigers and the Mariners. With you tomorrow night for that one. I believe that is an 8:08 first pitch, I believe. 8:08 Eastern Time. So I'll be with you right before the first pitch of that one. Thank you for joining me, everyone, and I will talk to you again on the live stream.